Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, Melee, aka Fablestar. Today I'm going to show you how to use the weapon tuning feature in Modern Warfare 2 to take your guns from average to meta, and it is seriously effective. So the first thing you need to know is that the weapon needs to be max level, which is level 20 at the moment, and once you've got a weapon at max level, you could go ahead to the gunsmith page, and there you'll be able to access weapon tuning. So let's get into it. So now we're at the gunsmith page, all we need to do is select one of the attachments and we'll be able to go ahead and tune it. So as you can see, I've got the stock selected, I've got an optic, I've got a barrel, a muzzle and an underbarrel. Now, if we take a look at the muzzle to begin with, you can see above it, it says tune, highlighted in green. Go ahead and click on that and it'll take you through to this tuning page. On the left of the screen, you can see that we have a slider that goes vertically, and at the bottom of the screen, you can see that we have a slider that goes horizontally. And each of these sliders allow you to choose between two statistics, essentially. On the left, we've got recoil smoothness and we've got aim down sight speed. Now, with this being an assault rifle, I'm not too concerned about the aim down sight speed. However, it could do with improving its recoil smoothness. So I might want to put that all the way to recoil smoothness. Obviously you don't need to, you can leave it in the middle where it comes as default, or you can go part way and that way you've still got some aim down sight speed and a bit of improved recoil smoothness, or of course you could go the opposite direction and increase the aim down sight speed while reducing the recoil smoothness. And the same for the one at the bottom. If you want more bullet velocity, you can go all the way across there, meaning you've got lots more bullet velocity and a lot less aiming idle stability, or you could go completely the opposite way, completely reducing the amount of bullet velocity you get from the slider and increasing the aiming idle stability. However, first I'm going to go ahead and reset that to default and we can take a look at the weapon as it is before we do any tuning. In order to do that, we need to go to the firing range, which on controller I just need to hit Y and it's going to take me through to the firing range. Right, and here we are at the firing range, so we can go ahead and test the gun as it is before we start making any adjustments to the tuning. We've got these three mannequins and they do act like real players, so if you're on controller you'll notice that aim assist is in effect, and they also take damage and drop down just like that. Not great shooting at the bottom one there. Try that again. There we go. Okay, so now let's head back and we'll take a look at how we can improve that through tuning. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and make some adjustments through tuning now and we'll see how it affects the weapon. So I already know through a bit of testing that I need to go ahead to the underbarrel and select tuning, because then it gives us the option of recoil stabilization. So I'm going to go ahead and increase my recoil stabilization, aim walking speed and aiming idle stability. I'm not going to touch any of those for now. I'm just going to touch the recoil stabilization. Then I'm going to head over to the muzzle, tune, and I'm going to increase the recoil smoothness, aim down sight speed, not too concerned about, aiming idle stability and bullet velocity. Now I would actually increase the bullet velocity because I think that's going to be important for this assault rifle. So then I'm going to head over to the barrel, select tune, and I'm going to increase the recoil steadiness, and I'm going to increase the damage range. Back out of that, and I'm going to go back into the firing range and I'm going to do some testing. Now as we can see, that recoil pattern is a lot tighter and easy to control with those adjustments. We'll do that one more time. It's much easier to keep all the shots on target. Now that we've applied some weapon tuning to this gun, I'm quite happy with the way that it's performing, but I also want to take a look at the optic. So I'm going to go ahead to the optic, I'm going to go into tuning and I'm going to select it. Now, as you can see under the optic tuning, we can see that we've got flinch resistance and aim down sight speed on the left, and at the bottom we've got close and far. Now it's the close and far that we're going to be concerned with, because what that's going to do is make the gun appear either closer to your face or further away from your face, and I'll show you what that looks like. So first off, we'll go and check out what it looked like as default. Okay, so that is the default setting. Then I'm going to head back to tuning. I'm going to select close and I'm going to go back in. That is what it looks like close, so it's closer to the screen. Gonna exit again, gonna go here, and I'm gonna change it to far, all the way, back out, and I'm gonna go back into here, and you can see that's what it looks like further away. So I'll try and put them on side by side for you so you can tell the difference, but you'll be able to see that one is standard, one's closer to the character space and one's further away. Now, I don't think it makes any functional difference to whether or not you have the optic closer or further away. It's just an aesthetic thing. other than the fact that maybe if it's further away, it clears up your screen a little bit and you might be able to see a little bit more of what's going on around you. Personally, I'm going to leave that as standard for now. And I'm going to come back to optic, tune, and I'm going to reset that. And that, guys, is how I'm choosing to have this weapon set up. I've selected the 5 attachments that I want, I've tuned 3 out of the 5, and I've left the other 2 alone. And this has helped me improve my recoil, which will make the gun hopefully a lot easier to use. And that, guys, is how you use weapon tuning to turn an average gun into a meta gun. I hope you found it useful. If so, please remember to like the video and comment. And if you'd like to see more content from the channel, remember to subscribe with notifications on. Thanks again for watching today's video, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.